Hello, this is the Tradesight U.S. Stocks and Futures Market Preview for Wednesday, the 4th of February, 2015. Hope you're having a good trading week. It's been all right from our perspective. We'll talk a little bit about the action from Tuesday and the volume in a bit. I posted a separate YouTube video that talks about the specifics of the current ES13 sell signal that's in place in the market and compares it to the one we got back in November. Once again, yesterday on Tuesday, we did close about a tick or two above this pink risk line. And then today, of course, we came back down. So that continues to be a wall, that general area in the market, even though the risk line is technically negated because about 7 days ago we closed above it by a tick and then traded higher than that bar in the next candle. Pretty much that's why the line is dashed now. But generally speaking, this area is still an absolute wall. We get up there, we fail over and over and over again. This is the third time now that that's happened. So it continues to be a wall. We have not yet seen a rollover from that signal, but I continue to watch to see if it will happen. Here's a look at the NDX. Let's see, the S&P lost almost 10 points today. The NDX lost 24. NASDAQ volume was reasonable at 1.8 and change, 1.8 billion and change. That's the best in a while. So volume continues to go up. We did have some action to the downside early. You'll see the gap down in a moment. We made some money both in stocks and futures in that gap down. Here's a look at the stocks, which came back after the big up day on Tuesday. I apologize, on Monday. Here's a look at the biotechs down 20 points for the session. Google again up on a roll here since the middle of January, up almost 80 points since the middle of January now on Google. Apple gained about 20 cents. The VIX was up 0.82. Crude oil closing just above $50 at 50.60. Excuse me. And we've got gold up a point, which that's not what this chart is showing, is it? Gold down 5.6. There we go. Sorry about that. All right, so what do we expect here going forward? Well, let's take a look at the 5-minute chart last 2 days on the ES. We did get some better range finally here today, even better than the prior day, which was an improvement on the prior day. So the volume coming back in now that March has started, and that's leading to some better ranges. We did close near the VWAP anyways, but we gapped down, made one little head fake to the upside for a bar, and then just rolled to the downside. Bottomed out right in the middle of the session over lunch, and that brought us back up to the VWAP, and we basically bounced along that both sides for the remainder of the session. NASDAQ side, updating about the same, and both leaving a gap above. We did fill the gap from the gap up Monday morning that you see here on the chart on the NQs, and the ES didn't really have one there. So that gap is filled. But does leave two gaps above, both right up by that darn risk line that we keep running into in the markets. So what do we expect for tomorrow and on as the week continues? Currently, we look out at the economic data, and we have a lot on Wednesday. We've got the MBA mortgage index at 7 a.m. Eastern time. We've got ADP employment change at 8:15 a.m. Eastern time. ISM services 30 minutes into the stock market. Crude oil inventories an hour into the stock market, and the Fed beige book at 2 p.m. Eastern time. A lot more data to come this week, including the weekly jobless numbers, the factory orders, and then the monthly unemployment and jobless non-farm payroll numbers on Friday, along with trade balance. So there's a lot to come, and the volume is certainly there for us to have some better trading sessions, even in all that. Let's take a quick look at the trades that we had today. We had Alibaba short under the first 5-minute low, and that worked out in our favor. It was a pretty reasonable trade for us in the Alibaba. We had a lot of calls that we posted. Many of them did not trigger. Unfortunately, we did have also the Sina, SYNA, that worked on the short side under 81.31. All right, that's going to be it for us. We'll be in the lab helping you make money as usual. Charts brought to you by eSignal. Have a great trading day.